I've been asked to just describe my experiences of my first session with Ray. It came last week and I have to say it was incredibly painful actually. That's the first thing that comes to mind. In fact, halfway through the session I did say to him, "Why am I paying you to torture me? It feels like you're stabbing me." But it really, I think, needed it, and I've needed something to really shift me and change the path that I'm going on, because I'm just on a path of pain at the moment. And it's been 20 years of that, and I've tried everything, and this is kind of my last hope, and I do feel really hopeful about it. Just after that first session, things have definitely changed, and it took 3 days for the pain, mostly around my stomach, to disappear, and I hugged my hot water bottle for a long time. But after those 3 days and the pain and the silently cursing Ray, I am back for my second session. As soon as we'd finished the session, I felt a lot easier in my body. Everything did feel better, even though it was still painful. And several days afterwards, I did have to use a hot water bottle, and I did rest over the weekend, and it was that kind of good pain where if you've ever had a really, really good massage, you know you're breaking down those knots and you're breaking down things that need to be broken down. And that hurts to really fix things sometimes, but it was a good pain. And I would say that if you really want to get better, then that's something you have to face up and kind of be prepared for. Like, I didn't come to Ray thinking he was going to wave a wand and it was magically going to make me better. Like, I've got some serious structural issues with my body, and they're going to take time, and it's going to be painful to fix them, but ultimately in the long run, I'm hoping that, well, I think it will be worth it, and to go through pain now will mean not pain in the future. I've had 20 years of pain, every day being in pain, so having some intense, painful experiences with Ray to ensure that I don't spend the rest of my life living in pain every day will definitely be worth it. Physically, the first thing, which isn't the nicest thing to talk about, is I went to the toilet a lot, and it felt really freeing. That was definitely the first thing, and that's changed a week. I have to say, it wasn't just the first time after I've seen him. It's been all week. It's been completely different going to the toilet. Over the years, I have struggled with irritable bowel syndrome, and just general, and a lot of period pain as well, and I've tried all kinds of things. When I was younger, they made me drink fibrogel, which is just disgusting, don't ever drink it, and they made me take these little granules as well, which really didn't work. And recently I've discovered psyllium husks, which have been great, and they just kind of help me go to the toilet. I generally don't find it easy to go to the toilet. I suffer from a lot of constipation. But after the first session with Ray, he really worked on my stomach, and I kind of felt like it was almost like he was massaging my intestines, like my small and large intestine, and really just flushed everything through. So after that first session, I did have a very enjoyable toilet session, and I guess the week after, it's not that... I don't know how to describe it. I've just, it's been easy to go to the toilet. It's just been normal to go to the toilet. That's what I expect everybody else has done their entire lives. They've just gone to the toilet and they've had a bowel movement and they haven't thought anything about it. They've not sat there for ages, like wondering when it's coming, being in crippling pain. They've just gone to the toilet, and that's what I've done this week, and it's been really, really nice. I came in not just with other problems, but with a very specific frozen shoulder, and that was completely different. I've never had a shoulder kind of unfreeze so quickly before with like other treatments. I've seen various other practitioners and nothing's changed that, and I work in an office at the moment, so my right arm is just constantly on the mouse doing this, so it was impossible before I came to see Ray, and I've been at work the last few days, and I think I only carried on taking painkillers I think the day after I saw him. So those were the two biggest changes after seeing him. I expect physical, emotional changes, because I think everything is connected together, and I think the thing I'm most hopeful about with Ray is that I've finally found somebody that does combine physical and emotional things, because we're one being, and I think your emotions reflect really heavily on your physical, and I feel that mine does. So that's what I'm really looking for from these sessions, is somebody that's going to combine my physical and my emotional and mental state.